Yes. Oh my. Welcome back to motherfucking channel. Today I'm so excited. Well, this morning I guess. It's literally 7? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's 8:55 in the morning. My sleep schedule is so bad right now. That's why my videos are sometimes uploaded really late at night. It's like, I don't know. My sleep schedule is messed up. But I'm trying to get back on track. But today I am reacting to the Bad album by the King, the one and only Michael Jackson. I am so excited for this. It's been a long time coming, and honestly, I haven't been holding it back. I have just been, I just wanted it to be the right moment to do this album reaction, because I know this might be one of my favorite albums by Michael, simply because Dirty Diana is on this album, and that is it? Yeah, that's my favorite Michael song of all time. Dirty Diana and Billie Jean. But Billie Jean's on Thriller. But I don't know, I'm just excited to get into it. I'm excited to hear the songs that I haven't heard. There are songs on here that I have heard, a few actually, and I'm gonna name them off right now. Bad, The Way You Make Me Feel. I mean, who hasn't heard Bad? I've heard Bad, but I'm gonna listen to these songs. Just, you know, to get the album, you know, just flowing through my veins. The Way You Make Me Feel, Man in the Mirror, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, and Leave Me Alone. So there is a lot of songs on this album that I have heard. So it's not a full reaction, it's kind of like reaction / review. But let's get into it. I'm gonna listen to Bad first. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna do the Bad video today or tomorrow. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'm doing this video at 8:50 or 9 o'clock in the morning, basically, and I'm not uploading it till way later. Till like I'm up to sleep after I do this, because I've been up all night. So I'm gonna edit this when I wake up and then, you know, upload it and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Bad video tomorrow. Let me know what other videos this album has. I haven't seen the video for Man in the Mirror. I believe that has a video, and I've seen the video. I've seen the video for The Way You Make Me Feel, Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal, and Leave Me Alone. So I've seen those videos, but I haven't seen the Bad video. I am gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be doing that. What else? Man in the Mirror. And I don't know what other videos there are to this era. But let's get into this because I'm absolutely ready. I'm excited. Before I start, please like and subscribe. And let's go. Okay. Already starting off with this amazing 80s beat. Bad is just such an iconic hit. Prince and Michael were actually supposed to do this song together, but Prince had other plans, I guess. That would have been iconic, though. Abba. I love his voice on this, like, very low, but like, kind of like sexy at the same time, like, kind of sensual. Yes. Yes! Classic. This is classic shit right here. This is classic right here. Just a whole ass bop. Like, there's no getting around it. This is a bop. And I haven't heard this song in years, so this is kind of fresh to me at the same time. Ooh, I love that ending. I love that ending. Wow. Okay. Bad. That song is up there with Beat It and like and Billie Jean. It's just an iconic Michael hit, you know? It's like you think about Michael and this is gonna be one of those songs that you just think about. It really changed. It was pop, rock, and it was so different, so different, so hardcore, so different from what was out at that time, especially from a male pop star or even just a pop star in general. Like, he was so creative when it came to using different sounds and different genres, especially in his albums. And Bad was just, it's an amazing intro to this album. Let's get into the next song, The Way You Make Me Feel. Like I said, I've heard the song, but I'm gonna listen to it again. I love this song. I really do. It's like, it's a good mix of R&B, pop, 80s pop music. He knows really how to use his like, how do I say it? He mastered his genre, which is pop. And he knows how to expand that horizon, not just pop music, you know? He knows how to dig deep. I live for that. Yes. This melody is so catchy. He is such a good songwriter too. It's astounding the work that he put into his albums, and just so much genius. This is genius right here. Like, this is a timeless sounding song. And a bop. Oh, wow. Wow, I could listen to that forever. Okay, I didn't say this while the video, or while I was listening to it, because I'm just trying to get the vibe of the album, you know, flowing. But his vocals in that song, like the belts and stuff, there's no explaining it. He's just, I feel like personally Michael is the greatest male singer of all time, just because he knows how to use his voice to his advantage. He knows how to make it flow over a beat, kind of like a rapper would. Rappers switch up their voice and make it go with the beat. That's exactly what Michael does. I mean, there are other singers that do that, but Michael knows how to like really like get down and dirty. He really knows how to do it. And The Way You Make Me Feel, so far I think that's my second. Well, that's my fave on this album. Oh, no. I was right when I said second. Dirty Diana is my favorite on this album so far. And then The Way You Make Me Feel is my second favorite. Bad is, like I said, it's up there with Beat It and the song Thriller. Like, I love those songs, but they're just not in my top 5 personal for, you know, Michael's songs, because he just has so many other good underrated songs. It's crazy. But let's get into the next song, Speed Demon. So far this album has been great. Let's keep this up. Let's go. Ooh, okay. The song is called Speed Demon, and it sounds, I hear like motorcycle sounds in the back. What are you about to do, Michael? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I'm loving the rock and roll inspiration in this album. Ooh, yes. Okay. Like I said, I'm loving the rock and roll inspiration in this. A lot of pop stars try to do this, but never can do it right. But, like I said, Michael knows how to expand his mind and his genre. He's not just the king of pop. He can also conquer rock beats, rap beats, R&B beats. I'm living. Wow, his vocals, man, they never seem to not impress me. Does that make sense? They never seem to disappoint me. Like, his vocals are always on point, no matter what. I love his, the chorus here. Very catchy once again. Every song in this album so far has been really catchy. I don't know, I can't explain it. He's just doing something to me, and I am in love with it. Come on, Michael. I like that. It was a vibe. And me personally, I'm not a person that likes rock and roll music. And I was just explaining this with, I did Madonna's Like a Prayer album literally a few hours ago. It was an amazing album. But I was explaining this. There are certain genres in music that I cannot stand. The crisis that happened in 2007 to 2013 in music was a terrible time. I hated that sound in music. It was techno, upbeat, just dumb music. Nobody knew how to use that music to their advantage. The only person that knew how to do that was Britney Spears. Britney Spears was one of those people that really set her tone and knew how to use auto-tune and knew how to use just this whole new sound in like 2007 and all those years. And then I was explaining it in Like a Prayer. In the 80s, I do not like 80s music personally. But Madonna really knows how to use that sound to her advantage. That's the same thing that Michael knows how to do. And it's only specific people that know how to do that. He is using rock and roll to his advantage and is using it in a great way that it sounds amazing on the ears. Because if this wasn't Michael Jackson, I would not be listening to this album. I hate rock and roll music. I can see the big difference here. Thriller was more of an R&B 90s, or not 90s, 80s pop vibe. And then now we're going into Bad, which is more, so far, is more of a rock and roll inspiration mixed with a little bit of R&B. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And a little bit of pop. Like, it's a little bit of everything. That's what I'm loving about this album so far. Could it be better than Thriller? I don't know. I don't know so far. I'm only 3 songs in and I'm already questioning that. So maybe, but let's keep going. The next song is called Liberian Girl. These songs so far have just been, this album has just been amazing. Let's keep going. Ooh, I love the vibe here. See, this is more of an R&B kind of beat, kind of whole vibe going on. Ooh. Ooh, his voice. So soothing, so soothing. Ooh. Here's another. This is another song. I love the background, like little like noises and stuff, like random noises laid out throughout the song, and his voice. How does somebody get their voice that low, but like so light? I don't know. This is crazy. I hear a woman's voice as well. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's not a woman's voice. Michael can get his voice pretty high where it sounds like a woman's voice, but I actually think there is a woman on here. And their voices go together so perfectly. Oh, yes. Oh, my. I'm adding this to my playlist. Wow. 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 I can't wait to listen to this album in some headphones. Wow, Michael. Whoa. Okay. Michael's voice is so unique and so far from every male artist. That's why I said, to me personally, he is the greatest male singer of all time. He just knows how to use his voice. His voice to him is an instrument, and he uses it. He knows how to use it. That song was beautiful. Okay. That is sitting up there with Dirty Diana for me. I don't know which one is the best on this album, which is crazy because I love Dirty Diana. But that song, oh my god, Liberian Girl. Okay, that's my fave on the album so far. I'm gonna say it. That's my fave. The next song is called Just Good Friends. Let's keep this up. Let's go. Okay, I'm getting more pop music from this. Ooh. Okay, vocals. Okay. A bop. So far. Oh. That's not Michael. And it's not saying who's featured here. Somebody in the comments told me that there is a song on here that features Stevie Wonder, I believe. I don't know. I always forget. I am bad at remembering. You guys really need to understand that. I'm really bad at remembering. But I think that's who it is, and they're not saying who's featured on it. But their voices go together really good. They're using each other's energy here. And I'm loving that. Like riffing off of each other. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. You just have to understand. It's a bop, though. Okay, Just Good Friends. Very catchy. Like, every song on this album has been very catchy. And I understand, now I've really, I mean, I've been new, but I really understand why Michael has so many hits, because he's such a good songwriter. And to be a good songwriter, you have to have good melodies. And that's what's coming out of this, you know? A lot of good melodies, a lot of good, catchy, timeless sounding songs. And I'm loving that. That song was a bop. It was another bop. The next song is Another Part of Me. Let's go, because I'm absolutely ready. This album has been, it's life-changing, to say the least. Let's keep going. Whoa. I love his vocals and the way he just like says things with his voice. That's big dick energy for me. Wow. King. Ooh. Yes. Those vocals just come in at the right minute. Like I said, he's like a rapper when it comes to flowing over songs. Like, some singers know how to do that. A really good example is Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey knows how to flow over any song. And Michael Jackson is the same exact way. He takes that beat and makes it his bitch. I love this song. Like, it just makes me want to dance, honestly. I know I'm really low on energy right now, but it's just because I'm tired. But I am genuinely enjoying this album. Seriously. I just wish I wasn't as tired as I was. But like I said, this album is kind of like life-changing. I was not expecting this. I mean, I know what I was coming in and what I was expecting was an amazing project, and that's what I'm getting. But it's exceeding my expectations by hundreds and thousands. Like I'm already falling in love with this album, and so far, and I can guarantee you that this album is better than Thriller. So this album, for me right now, is Michael's best album to date. Yes. Another part of me, I like the vibe of that song, and I like the way he was singing on that song. I love his voice and just how assertive it is. Even though his voice is really high, sometimes he can really just like he really pulls the masculinity out of himself. I love that. I really love that. The next song is Man in the Mirror. I love this song. I haven't heard this song in ages. Let's go, because I'm ready. I love that he added this song here. It sounds so different from everything that's on this album. And that's what I'm saying. Michael is not scared to expand his genres at all. I love this, whatever that noise is in the background, the kind of like bell sounds. So satisfying. So mesmerizing too. Wow. It's been, like I said, years since I've heard this song. And oh wow, he is such an amazing singer. Yes, King. Oh my God. Yes. Oh yes. Yes. Those falsettos. That's what I was waiting for. Ooh, and the na-na-na part. Yes! So I love the layered vocals that he adds. Ooh, this is the breakdown. Yes, King. Come on. Yes! Oh, wow. He knows how to make a song, girl. Yes! Take me to church. Wow. You guys, I am really enjoying this album. Like, I'm enjoying this album way too much. This is one of the greatest albums I have ever heard in my life, and I'm not even all the way through. I have 4 more songs left. Oh my God. Why, Michael? Why must you make these amazing projects? Why? Oh my God. I'm shook. I'm seriously so shook. Like, I don't even have any words for this. The vocals, the meaning behind that song too was very beautiful. The concept. I can't wait to see the visuals for that. I know the visuals are going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see them. Let's keep going. The next song is called I Can't Just Stop Loving You. Let's go. Wow. I love this intro to the song. Very sensual. Kind of calming. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, this is a perfect song for what I was talking about. Like, how the piano goes up, so does his voice. And it does it so... Wait, is this somebody else? Yeah, this is a woman. Who is this? I think. Girl, I cannot tell. Oh my god, Michael. Wow. Ooh. Oh, yes. Wow. I'm imagining the visuals to this song in my head as this goes on. Wow. Oh, wow. We stand. We stand. This is a good song. This just has a classic sound to it. You know? It's like the chorus, his melodies, very classical. This album is a classic. Yeah, this is definitely his best album. There's no way around it. This is his best album. Wow. That was a beautiful, beautiful ballad. Michael is coming all the way through times 10 with this album, and the quality and the production that's going into it is sickening. I haven't been this speechless about an album reaction in a while. Like, this is an amazing album. So far, 10 out of 10. Today has been a good day. Today has been an amazing day. I've heard Like a Prayer, and now I'm hearing Bad. Like a Prayer, there was not one bad song on that album. And so far, Bad, there has not been one song here. These two are just legends. I love making videos. I really love getting into new music. This is everything. The next song, Dirty Diana, you guys already know how I feel about this. This is my favorite Michael song of all time. And I can't believe that I said Liberian Girl topped that. Did I say it was Liberian Girl that topped that? I don't know if I said it was Liberian Girl. Maybe it was. I think it was. But I don't know. Dirty Diana is just still one of my faves by Michael. So let's get into it. I love this song. I can't wait to hear it. Ooh, that little wind in the beginning is like one of my favorite things of all time. And then when the beat starts to come in, just so classic. Listen, yes. In the crowd. Oh, yes. The fact that he was just talking about a groupie just so nonchalantly, I don't know how to say that word, but you guys know what I mean, is so iconic and just so ahead of its time, so innovative. Yes. This is what I call a classic rock R&B record. Like, yes. No, but anybody can listen to this song and be like, wow, this is a fucking good ass song. Cause it is. It's a bop, and it's addicting bop. Because when I first heard the song, I could not stop listening to it. I just love it. Oh, I love that ending. I love that ending. Wow. I am so in love with his voice now. I mean, that going into this album, like, how do I explain it? Like, I haven't heard this album in full. Like, I haven't heard these songs in this album until now. And it, like, going with the flow of the album, they fit so fucking perfectly in this album. It's crazy. Wow, this album is immaculate. This album is perfection. Let's keep going. The next song, Smooth Criminal. Did I react to this video? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. I don't remember. Let's just go. I know I've heard the song though. Let's go. Yeah, I've definitely heard the song because this song reminds me so much of Billie Jean. And I love the vibe of Billie Jean, so I'm gonna love the vibe of this. And Beat It. That's what it's a mix of Billie Jean and Beat It for me. The flow of his voice on here is so perfect. Yes. Come on, King. He knows how to make a chorus. He knows how to make a pop. Yes! The backing vocals. What a king. I'm re-falling in love with Michael once again. I want this album on a CD so bad. I'm gonna get it. Oh my. Such a classic sound. Michael cannot be reinvented at all. Okay, Smooth Criminal. Wow. I didn't even think that I liked that song as much as I did, but I do. Like I said, listening to this album in full has really, like, it opened my eyes. It's like, whoa, this album is really that good. And these songs are just as good as I thought, but better. Like, oh my God, Michael, he's doing it again. He's giving me what I needed. I love the energy of this album. This album has an energy that it can't be explained, it can't be duplicated, it can't even try to be redone. Like, this album is perfect. This album is one of a kind. The sounds in this album are innovation to a T. The next song is called Leave Me Alone. I just did this video reaction a few days ago, and then it got blocked for copyright, which is fine. It happens all the time. But that video was so good. He was spilling tea, really just opening people's eyes and how people are treated in the industry. I love when people talk about that kind of stuff, how the media is just so trash and so, especially for Michael, they treated him like dirt, even though he literally invented music, to say the least. Beethoven is shaking. But let's get into this Leave Me Alone. Let's go. All the songs in here just have such a different tone and sound to them. It makes you love each and every one differently. He really snapped here. He really snapped with the concepts. He really snapped with the vocals. He really snapped with everything. Wow. He really put a lot of work into this album. I'm loving it. Yeah. I feel this song in my bones. This song is top 5 on this album for me. Like, that's how much I like it. I love his vocals so much. I love the way he ends his songs. How he's still singing full force, but then it just goes, you know, out on a lower note. I just love that so much. This album was fucking beautiful. Oh my God, Michael. He did it again. He definitely did it again. This album was perfect. Like I said, it's immaculate. 2 amazing albums in one day. Wow, this day is... it's a good day. It's a real good day. Wow, Michael, I have no words. I have no words. I can see the hype in Michael. I can see the why everybody is just so, like, in love with him. And, like, I see it. I definitely see it. This album was beautiful. My top 5 from this album Um, Liberian Girl, Leave Me Alone, Dirty Diana, Man in the Mirror, and I'm gonna say Speed Demon. I kind of like that. Well, not kind of. I really like that. It was real catchy, and it was real different from anything that I've heard by Michael. So that's why I really liked it. Let's talk about this album cover. This album cover is big dick energy. Like, for real. I just dropped my phone. Like a king. Like, the album is called Bad. This album is cover is so badass. Like, the little, what is that? The little part right here in his hair, with the Jerry curl. Oh wow, he's such a king. Oh my god. Wow, this album cover is it's blowing my mind right now. And then the font, like the Michael Jackson right here, and then the just bad, look like it's spray painted. Wow. And then the leather jacket. Wow. Like I said, this is just so badass. Big dick energy. For real. Like that album was everything. I loved the sound of that album. I can't wait to hear it in headphones. Let me know what your top 5 is. This is my favorite Michael Jackson album so far. I can say that. I don't know if his albums are going to get better or what, because I haven't heard really anything after this era. Well, I don't think. Well, I don't know, because I haven't really looked at the songs to any of the other albums. But I'm sure I have heard something. But I can't wait to get into like the rest of his music. Like this just really opens my mind to Michael. I really am in love with this album. It's definitely one of my favorite albums that I've heard in a while. He's a king, and he really put his dick into this album, and I appreciate him for that. He's definitely one of the greatest writers and songstress of all time. Like, his melodies are unmatched, like, so timeless, so, like, you could hear, like, this album, it just sounds like it dropped yesterday. I don't know, I can't explain it, but I guess that's it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this album. I loved it. 10 out of 10. It was a perfect album. Like and subscribe, and bye.